12 verses. Thera. Silavad. Adapted from the archaic translation by Mrs. Rhys Davids. Silavad. Reborn in this Buddha age at Rajagaha, as a son of King Bimbisara, he was named Silavad. When he was come of age, his brother Ajatasattu was king, and wished to put him to death, but was unable, because Silavad was in his last span of life, and had not one arahantship. Then the Exalted One, discerning what was going on, sent Moggallana the Great to fetch him. And Prince Silavad alighted from his elephant, and did obeisance to the Exalted One. Then the latter taught him, adapting the doctrine to his temperament, so that the youth won faith, entered the monk's order, and in due time became an arahant. He lived in Kosala, and when Ajatasattu sent men to murder him, he taught them the path and they achieved Sotapanna, so that they, too, joined the monk's order. And he preached to them thus. In morals it is that you should train yourselves. Here on this earth, in morals practiced well. For moral culture well applied did bring near to our reach success of every kind. Let the wise man protect his morals well, who did to threefold happiness aspire, a good name and the gain of this world's goods. And, when this life is over, the joys of heaven. The moral man, restrained, wins many friends. The immoral, working mischief, loss friends. Dispraise and ill fame wins the immoral man. Sure wins the good man fame, approval, praise. Nothing there is of spiritual worth, but has the moral habit as its base, its matrix and its vanguard and its source. Make you therefore your morals wholly pure. Morals do give the tether and the term, light and delight affording to the heart, the strand where all unenlightened put to sea. Make you therefore your morals wholly pure. No force is there like unto moral force. Weapon supreme the moral habit is. Chief decoration is the moral life. Wondrous invulnerable coat of mail. A mighty causeway is morality. A unmatched fragrance, sovereign frankincense, by which we safely travel far and wide. Good morals are the best viaticum, sovereign munitions for life's pilgrimage. Good morals are an unmatched lucky charm, by which we safely travel far and wide. The evil-minded man wins blame on earth, and in the afterlife a woeful doom. A fool no matter where has sorry cheer, not firmly planted on morality. The man of virtuous mind wins fame on earth, and in the afterlife the radiant realms. No matter where, the brave are of good cheer, their hearts well stablished in morality. Chief here below is morals, but the man of wisdom is supreme among gods and men. He did prevail who is both good and wise. Thera. Sunita. Adapted from the archaic translation by Mrs. Rhys Davids. Sunita. Reborn in this Buddha age as one of a family of flower scavengers, he earned his living as a road sweeper, not making enough to still his hunger. Now in the first watch of the night the Exalted One, attaining that mood of great pity so largely practiced by Buddhas, surveyed the world. And he marked the conditions of arahantship in the heart of Sunita, shining like a lamp within a jar. And when the night paled into dawn he rose and dressed, and with bowl and robe, followed by his bhikkhu train, walked to Rajagaha for alms, and sought the street where Sunita was cleaning. Now Sunita was collecting scraps, rubbish, and so on into heaps, and filling after that the baskets he carried on a yoke. And when he saw the Lord and his train approaching, his heart was filled with joy and awe. Finding no place to hide in on the road, he placed his yoke in a bend of the wall, and stood as if stuck to the wall saluting with clasped hands. Then the Lord, when he had come near, spoke to him in voice divinely sweet, saying, Sunita, what to you is that wretched mode of living? Can you endure to leave the world? And Sunita, experiencing the rapture of one who has been sprinkled by ambrosia, said, if even such as I, Exalted One, may in this life take monk's orders, why should I not? May the Exalted One make me to come forth. Then the Lord said, Come, Bhikkhu. And he, by that word receiving sanction and initiation into monkhood, was by magic power invested with bowl and robes. The Lord, leading him to the vihara, taught him an exercise, and he won first the 8 attainments and 5-fold abhina. Then developing insight, the 6th. And Sakka and the Brahma gods came and did homage to him, as it is written. Those deities 700, glorious Brahmas and Indras following drew near, and gladly paid Sunita homage due. As high-bred victor over age and death. The Exalted One saw him surrounded by gods, and smiled and commended him, teaching the path by the verse. By discipline of holy life. Now many bhikkhus, desirous of raising their lion's roar, ask Sunita. From what family did you come forth? Or why did you leave the world? And how did you penetrate the truths? Then Sunita told them the whole matter thus. Humble the clan in which I took my birth. And poor was I and scanty was my lot. Mean task was mine, a scavenger of flowers. One for whom no man cared, despised, abused. My mind I humbled and I bent the head. In deference to a goodly tale of folk. And then I saw the all-enlightened come. Begirt and followed by his bhikkhu train. Great champion entering Magadha's chief town. I laid aside my baskets and my yoke. And came where I might do obeisance make. And of his loving kindness just for me. The chief of men halted upon his way. Low at his feet I bent, then standing by. I begged the Lord's leave to join the rule. And follow him, of every creature chief. Then he whose tender mercy watches all the world, the Lord pitiful and kind, gave me my answer. Come, Bhikkhu. He said. By that to me was initiation into monkhood given. Lo! I alone in forest depths abode. With zeal unfaltering did as per the Lord's word. Even the advices of the conqueror. While past the first watch of the night there rose long memories of the bygone line of lives. While past the middle watch, the heavenly purview celestial, was clarified. While past the last watch of the night, I burst asunder all the gloom of ignorance. Then as the night wore down at dawn, and rose the sun, came Indra and Brahma, yielding me homage with their clasped hands. Hail unto you, you nobly born of men! Hail unto you, you highest among men! Perished for you are all the intoxicants. And you are worthy, noble sir, of gifts. The Lord, seeing me by troop of gods, begirt and followed, upon that a smile. Revealing, by this utterance made response. By discipline of holy life, restrained. And mastery of self, by this a man is holy, this is holiness supreme.